To my channel. I'm Classic Kia and I am back. I really was gonna wait to do this review, but after seeing how great the views on the triangle knotless braiding unit from Outre had went, and also I had I hope she subscribed. I haven't checked if she's a subscriber, but I had someone comment saying that the square braiding unit is just as better as far as how it looks. That really got me excited, and I really was like, okay, let me just go ahead and crank out that review, and let's just see if I'm gonna end up putting on the triangle unit back on, or I'm gonna put on the square unit. But I am really excited about finally getting to this unit. I think this is just really a spoiled, unit from Outre to me, because they really didn't have to do a lot of the things that they have put on this particular braiding unit. The triangle one, I'm pretty sure everything is going to be the same except it's square parting and not triangle parting. But I'm still going to review. I'm still gonna get into it. I'm still gonna cover all the specs and everything about this unit and give my final thoughts. I wash my hair. You know how my hair is when I wash it. I actually probably have not shared my hair too much, but me and my hair, we have had a lot of growth. It's funny, the older I get, I told my mother this, the older that I get, my hair has changed so much. It's gone from this, snowflake hair. When I say snowflake, I mean shedding like crazy, just never want to stay on my scalp, to now, the back of my hair. I mean, this is a crazy growth for me. Like, and I got actually 3 plaits together. So actually, let me see, I don't want to break so like, that's how long my hair is in the back, y'all. We've come so far, because it did not used to be like this. This was never lit, and I've been natural for 8 years. So yes, like, as far as I wanted to share that, and I will share like just my natural hair, what I use and all kinds of stuff. But I like to plait my hair because my hair is actually very thick, so I have to like really plait my hair in sections just to keep it from not being over like just crazy with the thickness when I'm wearing wigs. So I actually purposely plait my hair, because that is the best way for me to have a flatter underneath foundation going on when I'm wearing my wigs. Okay, so I'm very pleased to where my hair has come, and I'm excited about that. And so here we are. Okay, so I'm about to put on this unit. So we're going to see who is going to be winner takes all, square versus triangle. Okay. All right. So let me get to doing the science project and putting her on my head. All right. So just keep watching. All right. right, so I've cut my lace, okay? Cut my lace. Baby hairs are still present. You guys get a whole bunch of them, okay? So I am now about to go do the surgery in my bathroom and get her on my head. And I am going to be using my Funk Melt Me Down lace holding spray in combination with the yellow can. I may even instant spray a little bit, but mainly it's going to be those other two. But I'm basically going to go get her on my head and wrap her and then come back. Let me go and do this surgery and get her on my head and then come back. All right, so just keep watching, all right? Okay, so here is the final results of Miss Square Knotless. Okay, so first of all, I am really impressed with the overall look. I like both. At this point, I like the triangle as well as I like the square. I think I'm going to get the square in the same color as I have in the triangle, and I think I'm going to get the triangle color in a 1B, as this is the color 1B. I just kind of wanted to get both units, so I was like, okay, one unit I'll get just a regular color in, and then the other unit I'll get a color. And if I like what is being presented, which I do, I plan in the future to purchase, you know, the opposite colors on each style, okay? Because I think that's the only color that I'm really like digging thus far. Is the same color, the color that I had for my triangle knotless unit, okay? So first of all, like I said in my triangle knotless review, this is so genius. This is so just convenient, genius, and about time. I'm really happy that Outre has ventured into a full unit that is braided like this with all of the features that come with. So first of all, you guys saw at the beginning that nice lace. Like, the lace is absolutely gorge. They did an amazing job with the lace. They always do. When I saw HD transparent lace, I knew, I was like, if it's the lace that I know what y'all put on y'all units, this is going to be a nice situation on this braided unit. Then you come with the 13x4 space. That's kind of been my thing, is I don't necessarily need a 360 braided unit. When I say 360 lace all around, I don't need that. So the lace is not just HD transparent, it is also hand tied as well. So you know, they did a wonderful job. Like, y'all see this? Do y'all see this? You see this? Bro, the triangle was popping, but this is popping even better. I'm almost tempted to, like, I keep looking at this stock card model. I'm almost tempted to like get that color, even though that is like a crazy wild color for me. I'm almost tempted to get it just because I know now how they did the color on my 1B 2T 3027, and they did the color so beautiful on that unit. I'm almost tempted to try to get this color, but we're gonna, you know, I'm gonna see how everything rolls, because I want to see how the wear and tear of this unit really is, especially wearing her, especially after, like, you know, seeing over time, like, okay, yes, I got my $80 worth completely. Okay, so the 13x4, which I was, you know, stating is, you know, it's so much, it's a perfect amount of space. Now, could they have went 13x6? Yes, they could have, but I think it's, you know, those 2 different inches, 4 to 6, it's not really a big difference. And I think that, you know, this is still for someone, especially for someone who is like seeing this for the first time and wanting to try it. I think this is a perfect amount of space to have. And they have the braiding units where it's less space, like, you know, 4x4, 6x6, you know, definitely a smaller amount of space. And even I purchased those units before too. So to have worn those type of units, and then of course to buy the more professional done units and have literally like 13x6 amount of space, or even, you know, just the different types of braiding, you know, having the actual cornrow to like single braids. I have had units like that. And I mean, that's the thing, is like Outre could take this so many directions. This is knotless. This is a knotless style. Can you imagine they giving us a little bit of, like, you know, braid on the side, or, you know, giving us some actual, like, you know, Falana braids, how they do it with the cornrow to the center and then everything is down. They could really do some things, and I'm seeing them do well with just this square and triangle style that is like really making me like, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, because people will buy it. Okay, so like I said, 13x4 frontal HD lace, hand tied. You got the knotless braiding style, which has been very popular over the last couple of years. So for me, that was like a really big draw for me, because I haven't gotten the knotless braid done on my hair. I have not gotten that done professionally. So I was like, oh, I've been wanting to do that, but nobody's going to go get a headache either. So for me, that was a plus. Also, with the amount of space that you have for parting, that means that you can do a whole bunch of width. So that is from, you know, me taking the center here and, you know, throwing her up in a ponytail right here, or, you know, leaving some of the braids down in the front, like maybe right here. You know how they used to do like the 2 braids in the front, and then have everything down. Look at that. Oh, that reminds me so much of the 90s. Oh my gosh, with the 2 braids in the front. You can do that style, or we can just take all that we have right here, and we can wrap this up like this and pin it. Get us some pins. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm gonna scoot my chair down a little bit. I think I'm too tall. Look at that right there. Okay. Or we can do, make sure that we have, because see right here is where you kind of want to make those braids kind of be going back because of where that natural scalp stops. But you can take that right there, and you can do some twists like this. Hold on, let me twist the bottom here. Look at this, I'm gonna turn this into a styling video. I need my clip. And then you can take this right here whoop de whoop. Okay. And I left a lot of sideburn out because I just wanted to, but you don't have to do that, okay? You do not have to do that. And this is based off of just, I kind of did it like that because I wasn't not for sure if I'm going to keep this one on, but I think I am. And I may just like fix that completely. And you can see how you can do all those different styles. But yeah, like there is plenty to do with this unit. You know, like I say, you have to be mindful because this is definitely not like professionally made like from Africans, okay? And that's why I was like, that's the difference between a lot of these units, you know, like manufactured like from an Outre or a Sensational. Don't expect this is from Nigeria unit. It's not. But definitely for it to be Outre, I'm like, yo, I want more. That's what I want. I want some single-ease twists. I want some passion twists, like same cap construct, all kinds of the whole entire, the pre-attached elastic band, all of that. Like give me all of that, but give me multiple types of styles, especially like the long passion twist. Like, yeah, I need all of that from Outre. And I'm so glad that they ventured into this. So I hope this is a success so they can bring more of that to their brand. The braids, y'all just saw what I just did with my hands, not even putting no pins on nothing. You saw it flexible. They're not stiff. They're not like feeling kind of brittle or crazy. You know, it's braids, but it feels very nice. Like you know, not to where you feel like you gotta go dip them in the hot water, you know, just to get them to settle even more. None of that. They're really feeling really good on my hair. Okay. Y'all saw them baby hairs at the beginning. That was a whole bunch of baby hairs. I was like, okay, ain't nobody gonna be doing all that. But I did utilize the baby hairs with this show because I want y'all to see what having the baby hairs with. But my triangle unit, them things is gone because I was like, I just wasn't feeling it. I feel the baby hairs actually more on this unit than I did the triangle unit, and put on this, you know, cap and these type of braids on before with that other unit. So I kind of was like, okay, I know how to maneuver and get her to settle the way I need her to settle with the lace and all that. Okay, so maybe that's it, I don't know. Okay, so they, you know, the lightweight, the density, like I wore my triangle unit all Thursday, from Wednesday night to Thursday, and I didn't have any issues. I actually slept with her on my head and it was like great. The ends, as you can see, very nice. Like you get them done at the shop and you dip them in the hot water. You know, pretty much wearing her for a period of time will be the test to, is she a good unit? What is her longevity? I really want to put that to test because, you know, that'll really show like this is worth $80. Like even though it's a lot pricey, or most of these braiding units come out on that price range, so I really wasn't like, oh, they did too much coming, you know, pushing it to close to 100, because honestly, you know, all that you're getting, like most of those braiding units that came out, you know, before, I don't know the ones that are recent, because I know there's a couple of brands that have like the passion twist and all that stuff that I really am like tempted to like purchase. I don't know what all comes with those units, but I know the actual braiding units that I bought from like these brands in the like United States, Outre braiding units such as from Sensational and other brands, like there's no pre-elastic band. There's that the lace is not to this HD level, okay? So like that's why I was saying, like with this quality is like, you can't tell me like this is not good. This is really good, like compared to what I've purchased in the past. And I mean, some of them braiding units I think I boxed up because I was making space, but eventually, you know, maybe I'll find the unit, because I've kept them in good condition, and I can be like, bro, remember this? Where it was just a parting only, no space to do no style, and you was pretty much stuck with just that center part of the braid style, and that's it. Because that's how, when they first started making them, that was how it was. It wasn't really a lot of like 4x4, 6x6, none of that really going on. So this is good. Like, this is worth it, and that's it. So this is good. Like, this is worth it, and that's it. It's HD lace, hand tied. You got knotless style, okay, square. You also have the triangle option. You also have, you know, you can style. That's the whole point of why you have all that 13x4 space, is to be able to do those simple styles and still have these beautiful long braids that are definitely hitting my dang on lap. Like, it's hitting my lap. So this is like 30 inches, you know, 28 to 30 inches tops, you know, and I'm 5 foot even, okay? So for it to be sitting on my lap, she long. Baby hairs, plenty of them. Shoot, they like bangs basically. Not no baby hairs, they're bangs. The pre-elastic band, I think that's what wins, because putting her on, and before I started spraying her down and all that, she was already like laying at a good flat space, and that's what you want. And so to have that, and I've actually, the units that I purchased from Africa, they came with an elastic band, not an adjustable one. And this one is actually adjustable. This is just not the strap on there and you just put it on. Now, as I had to say, is this big head friendly? It depends, because as I showed you at the beginning of my video, you see how I have my natural hair pretty much set up underneath here, and I've plaited my hair like that to give me pretty much everything that I need to have this comfortability when I wear my units. But I don't have a lot of hair. My hair isn't super duper long, but my hair is thick. If I don't do what I've done to my hair, it gets real puffy under there, and that has made a tremendous difference to how my wigs fit and sit on my head. So that is playing a big role into, you know, how this will lay. I think this is a decent amount of like space, but it just depends really on truly, because these are braids and this is just not hair, what you got going on underneath there. So if you averagely can fit wigs and you don't have to adjust the straps inside, this is going to be fine for you. But if you have had to struggle putting units on, or they have just been very snug because of your head size or just your hair length and volume, this may be just the same or more of an uncomfort, you know, getting her to do what you need her to do. You can make her work. I just think like that, it just comes with what you got going on the foundation, which is your head, okay? But I think for all of these braids and the cap construct of her, you have to give Outre their props. Like, they still kept the feel of the Outre cap to me, because I have more Outre brand out of everything in my home when it comes to wigs. It's been, Outre outnumbers everything. So I can really say yes, like when it comes to how she feels on me right now, I'm having my life. Even at the back here, if you saw when I showed the cap, I showed that little spot right there where that center comb is at. It's like almost like a padding of extra just comfort. And that was probably another reason why when I had the triangle on, why it was so comfortable, because I was like, oh my God, like it's not bugging me in the back. It doesn't feel like it's like lifting. It doesn't feel like it's like moving. It's like snug, it's comfortable. And I wish that was on every wig to me, because I'm like, I hate when I feel like the back is just not staying put, because my hair it's thick back there, but at the very nape is still getting thick. It's been getting thick and it's over the years, but I was short. I had short hair in the military for years, almost 8 years. My hair was short. It wasn't until I was done with the military that I really started to grow my hair, because when I was in, we couldn't do this, okay? And then when we could do braids, these braids better be able to get into a donut bun, and I better be able to, I had to have multiple hats. I had the braiding hat, and I had my regular hat, and then I had the hat for like when I wore tracks or like hair, you know, anything like that. I had 3 different hats for 3 different sizes for 3 different styles because of that. And I just had short hair for so long. I kept it short throughout my entire career. So I may have to do a whole video or just chat about my journey with just that part, because that has played a part into also why I have worn wigs and why I am such a wig wearer, because I was trying to like really get my natural hair to do what I needed to do. Like Outre, to bring all these things to this braiding unit is just really showing me what they are willing to do more with different styles. I mean, just what they have been giving to us as a brand, like a Outre brand itself, the collections from melted hairline to perfect hairline. So to see them come with the braiding unit, I was like, oh my goodness, like I cannot wait for y'all to bust with a passion twist out. Another thing is they have the special colors. Like I said, if you want to see what the 1B 2T 3027 color looks like, check out my triangle knotless review, which I will leave the link to in this video's description box, okay? Also, they have the 2T 3027, which is pretty much the color that I had, but just taking that 1B out. They also have the DR burgundy. They have the DR4 2T 2713, which is that color right here that the model is wearing. So I like that they kept it simple with the colors. Those are pretty much average colors that people get when they get braids. It's those kind of same colors, definitely. So like, what if they see how well this does and then they go with the neon color that everybody be crazy about? I mean, it is just so many things that they could do. And I'm telling you, I can't wait. From the side, as you can see, very nice, okay? Now, like I said, I was working these baby hairs for y'all, because if I had the choice, they'd probably be off my wig right about now. But definitely very good. Definitely very nice. Like I said here, you have to be very careful with the braids. The braids too, throughout here in the back. All the hair to the back. So I am excited that Outre is coming with this type of style. Like, I can't wait to see more. Like, I mean, it is March already, and you see what they bring into the table. So I cannot wait for the summer into the fall. Like, I can't wait to see what they do for 2021, because they pretty much was, you know, reigning everything and running it last year. So I'm excited about what Outre is doing. Outre, you hear me, okay? I ain't got 100,000 subscribers, but you hear me. little old me, you know, hey, this is the bomb.com, okay? So I have these little jewels here because I want to show that you can do that as well. Let's see if I can get her to go in. Yep. I have those jewels. And you got to start at the very bottom here, like pretty much right about there, to kind of. And I will put like some, you know, different things there. I would put one like right there, but I just want y'all to see, like, this is capable of happening if you have hair jewels. And I've actually, this is the first time I'm ever putting these on any braids. I've had those sitting forever, so look at that. These braids are big enough to put your jewels on and rock your stuff, okay? Big enough for that. I have to go in my thing and find all my stuff because I haven't worn braids in forever. So I was like, I seen these like out in the open, just kind of being there. So definitely, you know, I have a red on. So I have like a red jewel here. Let's see here. Boom, look at that right there. Ooh, okay, so definitely you can put jewels on these braids. These braids are perfect size for that. And you know, you can, there's so much. And what I look at that scalp, y'all. Scalp looks like it's mine, you know. I think that's what wins here. It's just, you got all of this scalp looking like it's mine. All right, so you guys have to tell me what you think about the knotless style braiding units that Outre has come out with. How do you like the triangle versus the square? Which ones do you think is just more fitting? Do you like both? I like both. I honestly like both. And I really like the color that I got my triangle unit in. So I am definitely probably going to invest, you know, my funds and get her in that color as well because I just really love it. But this 1B is popping. Like, ain't nothing wrong with just that regular 1B at all. And also too, you know, to settle her, when I went to sleep, I had her wrapped. So this flattened down a whole lot, you know, and settled. Took her off in the morning. Like, she was like, bam, she was right. She was right. Like, she was bam, slam, thank you, ma'am. So just, you know what to do. You know what to do with the units. Get her the way you want her to be. Get her right. Get her working to how you want her to be. But I love it. So please leave your comments. Please, if you suggest any other brands, let me know. I will look and do some research and, you know, see about purchasing, doing a review. But definitely, y'all got to tell me what y'all think about Outre bringing this to the table. Do you think they aced it? Do you think that they need to revisit the board? Did they miss the mark? What do you think that with them taking their time coming up with something like this, do you think that this was just really genius? Let me know what you think. Let me know how she looks on me. Did I do a good job? I think I did. And that definitely, you know, be on the lookout for more. Right now, I definitely have cranked out most of my reviews that I needed to get done. So I'm actually kind of like glad that I just slowed down a little bit, but there's definitely more to come. So other than that, I hope that everyone's weekend is going well. Mine's been very restful. I did my nails again, as y'all can see. Yes. So let me get up close. So yeah, did my nails again. So other than that, that's all I've been doing. I gotta clean my house and do everything else. So I hope that everyone weekends continues to be restful, safe, and fun. Whatever you're doing, just be safe out here. But like I say at the end of my videos, be safe, take care of yourselves, and be blessed. Until the next one, bye. All right, y'all, so I decided to get rid of the baby hairs. I was like, the baby hairs were just, I'm just gonna have to, I don't know, practice, but I just could not do the baby hairs, okay? So I'm coming back to show and reveal what she is bringing without the baby hairs. Okay. And to me, I just feel like this is so much cleaner than all of that with the baby hair thing. To me, it's just, this is just way more cleaner, way more just natural looking to me. So you don't have to have all of that baby hair stuff going on. You can get rid of it, okay? So I had to get rid of it, but I wanted to show y'all what she was giving me vibes with no removing all of that and reapplying her, and then just the only thing that I would probably redo, because I had to wipe off the stuff that I had on before, you know. I would just go through out here, making sure that she's blending good. And I mean, that's it. Like, you don't have to have all those baby hairs. And I just feel like it was so many that it was the density of the baby hairs was a lot. So I just think that too was like, probably if I had to like ping something to my preference, if I had to be like, I didn't like it, it was definitely the baby hair. It just wasn't working. So cut them all off, or just cut it off to the point where I was just able to lay my lace and then just move on from there. So as you can see, this is a whole lot better looking, isn't it? And you can't tell me it ain't. And like I said, now when I do my styles, you know, look at it. It looks so much more natural, removing the baby hairs. Like, now it doesn't look like I just got a whole bunch of dang on. Like, my baby hairs ain't even like that. And my baby hairs, even I have a whole edge, okay? They're not thick like that. And I just think, like, I think they need to thin out the baby hairs and really make it more natural versus like the bangs that were on the unit. And I get it. It's to provide, because you know, you could get the shaver cutter to kind of cut those bangs, but I'm like, you don't need, like, this is so not coming off my head. She ain't going nowhere. She's sitting right here on my head for the weekend. Until I gotta reapply her again. I think she's gonna be worn all week, so I don't have anything to review. There you go. So you guys can see, I wanted to show with the baby hairs gone, what she's gonna look like. And me personally, this is my preference, because I just think it's just too much. So let me know what you think about it with the baby hairs or it without the baby hairs. To me, I think this is better, and I feel more better with her on my hair, and I feel like it's way more natural fitting. And I mean, I just kept her edged wrap for like a little while, but I'm gonna put my wrap back on, and I'm gonna let her sit some more, and then overnight, and she's definitely gonna settle even better, and then that's it. But yeah, other than that, yeah, this is looking so much better. Like, I'm so happy. All right, y'all, so other than that, let me know what you think about the Knotless square braiding unit by Outre. Until the next one, bye.